The former mayors or past mayors who always used to get a pin badge called the past mayor, and we ran out, in actual fact.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
And you've done it twice.
I'm going to give you mine.
Oh, Adam.
Because you've done 2 years in the chair. There you go.
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's very nice.
Get off me now.
Yeah, well, just while we're waiting for item 2, which is the declaration of acceptance of office, I'm just going to say a couple of words that I'm a little bit caught out, because I knew that there'd been talk about who was going to be chairman, and everyone would be thinking about Councillor Nix, Chris, to my right here. Not everybody would automatically assume that a deputy chairman would fall into the chairman's role. As we discovered when we did chairman's training, one of the first things they said is that the deputy chairman doesn't automatically follow through into the chairman's role, and indeed anybody can put their name forward that's on the council, to be clear. But Chris has, I think, made an announcement that he wanted a bit more time to get to grips with it. He apparently has a busy schedule, although according to Joyce, with all that she declared that I do, it makes you wonder if I've got too busy a schedule. And I'm now wondering if I have to bring her son in South Wales to get permission as well. So, on to item 2. So, thank you for the vote of confidence. I know I've been in the chair before. Let's see if I can get it right this time. So, item 2 is declaration and acceptance of office. So, you want me to sign this? Act 1972, form of declaration of acceptance of office by the chairman of Oakham Town Council. Obviously, you have multiple copies printed out of that, I'm sure. Councillor Adam Lowe, having been elected to the office of chairman of the town council for the parish of Oakham, they have as well.
Yeah.
On the 8th day of May in the year 2024, hereby declare that I take the said office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties thereof according to the best of my judgment and ability, with your help. It doesn't say that, but the chairman relies on your help. So, sign there, yes?
Yep.
Then you have to sign.
No, I've got some.
Thank you. That's all the nice stuff out of the way. I'm now going to just also indulge, if I can, for a second. I'm going to ask everybody in the room if they mind standing for 1 second, if you're able to. I'd just like to hold a moment's silence in remembrance of Lorna Gray. Lorna Gray is a well-known charity fundraiser who's connected with Lions Club of Rutland. And I understand that Lorna passed away recently. Lorna Gray used to be a member of this council some years ago, so we're going to have just a moment's silence while we think of Lorna Gray and her family. Okay, thank you. We'd like to be seated and we'll carry on. Item 3 on the agenda is the apologies. Can I have the apologies, please?
Yes,
Mark.
quite a list, I'm afraid. Hannah Williams, Councillor Hannah Williams has announced she can't make it due to work commitments, so he isn't here. Jim Hall is on holiday. Obviously, Sylvia Pryor, Councillor Pryor, as we know, has issues with her health and unfortunately therefore cannot be here. Who have I missed? Paul Ainsley is on holiday also.
Paul Ainsley.
So that's 4.
Have you not missed him?
No. Councillor Paul Ainsley, Jim Hall.
So can I have a proposer for those 4, proposed by Councillor Clark, seconded by Councillor Wadsworth. All those in favour, show of hands. That is carried unanimously. Thank you. Item 5 on the agenda is the election of the Vice Chair.
What about declaration?
Oh yeah, sorry, declaration. I would naturally assume.
That's your first.
I was testing to see if you noticed that. Well done. Well done, very well. Item 4 is declarations of members' interests. Has anybody got any declarations or interests?
No, so we didn't.
Okay, if anything comes up, we can always move that. Right, item 5, because I was enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Right, again, to item 5, which is the election of Vice Chairman. Currently, obviously, it's Councillor Nix. Some members may be aware, but Councillor Paul Ainsley sent an email into the council office asking that in his absence he would like to be nominated. If he is nominated, he will be requiring a seconder. There is nothing in the rules to stop us nominating somebody in their absence. So, for complete transparency and to make sure that everybody gets a fair shout, I'm going to nominate Councillor Paul Ainsley in his absence. Is anybody want to second that? Councillor Wildball. But is there anybody else that would like to be considered as deputy chairman?
I'd like to propose Chris.
Councillor Nix.
Yeah.
Councillor Nix has been proposed by Councillor Wadsworth, and that's been seconded by Councillor Clark.
Can I propose somebody?
Yes, Councillor
This
Lucas.
is not personal, Chris, at all.
So you've got Paul
But
Ainsley.
I do worry that you've got the time to do the job. And
Who would you like to propose, Councillor Lucas? Who are you proposing?
Linda Chatfield, she's known in the town.
Yeah.
She belongs to all sorts of things. She's lived in the town for 6 years. Before she arrived, she supported Mind, Age UK, British Red Cross, and since being in Rutland, she's a member of the National Trust, U3A. There's a lot of U3As.
Okay.
And she's an alto in the Oakham Choral Society.
Oh, goodness. Well, thank you for that, Councillor Lucas. So, I'm just going to double check that Councillor Chatfield and Councillor Nix, you have to be proposed, are you?
Yes.
We know that Councillor Ainsley is because he sent an email in. Now, how are we going to work this? We're not doing any secret voting with signed slips. What we're going to...
You need a second of councillor.
No, second of Councillor Chatfield, beg your pardon, would be myself. Councillor will second Councillor Chatfield. To make sure, I want everybody, this year, if things get brought to this table, or things are
Yeah.
suggested, I want to see them get to the vote.
Yes,
Now what we're going to do is that I'll be asking, I'm going to name the three candidates. So we've got Councillor Ainsley, Councillor Nix and Councillor Chatfield. I'll be asking everybody to vote and I'll be calling out the name of the person, and if you want that person to be deputy, you raise your hand. Okay? Then I'll call out the next person, you raise your hand at that point, yeah? You cannot vote for more than one person, to be clear. If at the end of the first row, if after the first vote, we find that one person has got less than the other, that person is eliminated, and then we go to the other two, and we follow the same process. Does everybody understand? So, who's going to vote for Councillor Ainsley? Show of hands, please. One. Okay. Who's going to vote for Councillor Nix? Show of hands, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can vote for yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, right, I didn't know that.
You voted? Yeah. Yes.
I assumed you couldn't vote.
No. You only get one vote each. So,
Right.
but and who's going to vote for Councillor Chatfield?
I propose.
1. So are you?
Yeah, I will do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what it is, in essence, on that run there, Paul Ainsley is basically not hit the target. Okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to do exactly the same process now, but we're going to do it for Councillor Nix and Councillor Chatfield. So to be clear, when I mention the name, if you want that person to be deputy chairman, you show of
Could
hands.
you just read out the
Yeah.
numbers?
Yeah.
The votes, please.
1, 5 and 1.
Well, no, because I think Councillor Chatfield
Oh,
made an
right.
error. She meant to vote for herself. So we've got 1, 4,
And
and 2.
Yeah, okay, get him.
Okay, that's what confused me too.
I don't think I actually, did I vote at all during that, by the way?
No, actually, I don't think.
Well, there's only 7 voters so far.
Yeah. I'm reserving until the end.
Right.
Right, what we're going to do now, so regretfully, Councillor Ainsley didn't get it. So now what we're going to do is we've got Councillor Nix, and we're going to be doing Councillor Chatfield. So you show of hands if you want Councillor Nix to be the chairman. So show of hands. 1,
Yes.
2, 3. You can still vote for yourself. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what it is, I want a show of hands for Councillor Chatfield. 1, 2, 3.
And you seconded.
I haven't voted at the moment, and even if I was to abstain, it would go to Councillor Nix.
Yeah.
But what it is, I'm not going to sit on the fence. I am going to continue to support on this second year in office, Councillor Nix,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
I think that would be appropriate and fair.
Yeah.
You have put a year. So yeah, so by that small little trick really, no trick, it's been as open as we can, you know, you're going to be the deputy. Doesn't mean you're going to be chairman next year though. Yeah, so if we just, Councillor Nix would like to say something.
Thank you very much, everyone. I very much appreciate being voted in again. I'm hoping this year, under some good stewardship again for a second year, I've seen in my time on this council a much more cohesive environment and a much better state of affairs than when I joined, for sure. I'm very hopeful that the next year will be equally as fruitful as it was with your 2 years. And I very much look forward to learning more from Adam Lowe and broadening my horizons.